Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Brian. Welcome, my co-host, Waleed.
What's going on, Brian?
How much, man? We are here to talk probably one of our favorite shows of the second half of this year, Love Boat. This is the season finale. I'm very sad to see this show go. I think it was a delightful surprise. We had a lot of fun covering it. Waleed and I were here from day one. Bill popped in the middle, but we were here every week covering the show, and we didn't know what it was going to become, and I think it got a lot better as the season went on. I think Waleed would agree with me. I will say though, I didn't really find this finale that interesting, and that is one of my worries about the future of this show. What are your thoughts quickly about the overall of the entire episode?
Yeah, honestly, this was one of the weaker episodes of the entire season for me. I mean, for a finale, you knew how it was going to end, just judging off the previews and everything. They were
Right.
going to end as a winner, but like leading up to that, like the challenges and like the point system that they had and
Mm,
everything, it was kind of like anticlimactic. Like you didn't really get a sense like, okay, like this is. I mean, there were a couple times during the episode where I almost drifted off and be like, okay, when are we going to get to it? I just wanted them to announce the winner just so we
yeah.
can get to it. So
No,
that's how.
I actually agree with you. Like the first chat, we're just gonna pop right in because really this entire episode was the challenge and the winner announcement. I felt like it was kind of lacking a lot of the like there were like couples having a conversation, but I felt it was just like we needed to win, we need to do well. So it wasn't like anything groundbreaking. But the first challenge they have like it's kind of like the newlywed game where they ask each other questions and then the other one has to guess the right one. And I've been on a cruise and they actually do this. So like that to me I thought was fine
Mhm.
because like I've been on a cruise where they're actually playing this game. So like I was like, oh, I can relate to what they're doing here. And I mean the questions were pretty generic, nothing crazy like what's your favorite music artist, like what's your birthday, like again, like just nothing that was really pulling me in.
No,
Felt
not
like
at
a
all.
trivia contest.
Yeah, it was exactly.
It
And
just, yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't, and it's a bummer because we talked about for multiple episodes of us covering this that like we really like the show. We think it's like getting better, and this reminded me of a challenge that would have been like week two, or like week three, just like the way it like built up. I don't know if you have any like differing opinions on that. I kind of feel like we're gonna be on the same page. This is
yeah, for the most part, I think we are. I mean, it's like you kind of because like throughout the whole season, all the challenges were something physical based, interesting. Kind of like even when they went to Istanbul, and they had to go through like the whole bazaar, maze and everything. They had to like and do things like that. Like that was interesting. That would pull you in. But I mean, here on the boat, it's like there's not much else to do. They've been on this cruise for what, 3 weeks?
yeah, I mean, if I could even be longer, I don't know how
Longer, I have no
it
idea. They've
is,
been on
but
this cruise ship for a while. It
yeah.
almost felt like you're at the end. Just announce a winner. We don't have much else to do. That we're running out of things to do. So yeah, we're just gonna do trivia and let the guests on the boat decide who wins. That's it because we don't
Right,
have anything
right,
else to do.
right.
Uh,
So for this, there was three challenges. The one, because I might have my order mixed up here. What was the second one?
the second one, I totally forget. That's how much I drifted off. I mean, after trivia, the second one was they were sitting at the captain's table
Oh,
and then
right, the captain's table. Okay, yeah,
yeah, the
yeah. Okay,
crew,
that's
the
what it was. It was like
crew
an interview.
Yeah, then they got to put in their votes, and who about ranking 1 through 3 who
Right.
wins.
Yeah, which I'm fine with because like they've been there with them the entire time. They're picking the dates for them. They're like big brother watching them from afar. But
Yeah,
again, me forgetting there was just kind of like what Wally
yeah,
just said is
yeah.
like
I
a
forgot. I
testament of
forgot
like this
exactly what it
episode.
was.
Like it just was very forgettable.
It was.
And I mean, I don't have anything to say about that. Like I just felt like it was just kind of like it really was questions, interviews with the crew, and then kind of like a speech pitch in the third one to
to
the
to
guests
strangers,
of the
to a
boat.
bunch of strangers on the
Yeah, right.
boat. I don't know anything. They're just really going off of like visual, which couple looks the best, really,
Right.
at the end of the day. And
Yeah,
it
they're
looked,
obviously all going to say positive things about themselves. Like no one's going to be like,
yeah. I mean,
I
it
did
looks like
this.
most of them. I mean, voted for. The winner who was Mike and
Yeah,
Emily.
Mike and Emily.
It
Spoiler
looks
alert, they won.
yeah, they ended up winning. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like they were together the least amount of time, so I wasn't rooting for them to win. Congratulations, Mike and Emily. I
Mhm.
don't know if they ever watch these reviews or anything, but it's like,
I like them. It's nothing against it. We like I like both of them individually and
yeah,
together.
yeah. I had a soft spot a little bit more for like Jordan and Kendra, even though they never won any challenge throughout the season. But I
Yeah.
felt like they genuinely liked each other. Their connection was genuine, and they were actually like working towards it becoming stronger.
Mhm.
I don't know, I had a soft spot for them. It would have been nice to see. It's like they never won a challenge all season, but then they end up winning at the end. It'd be kind of a comeback story for the ages a little bit.
Yeah, they were like the lovable underdogs.
Yeah, exactly. I was rooting for them a little bit. I had a soft spot, but Daniel and Shaylin, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
just they I mean like the point system, it was 35. Mike and Emily had 35.
31 and 30, I
Yeah,
think, with the
yeah,
points.
30. Yeah, so Kendra and Jordan had 30.
Yeah, so they were
So it
close.
was
I think
close.
actually,
Okay.
it's funny. It's like after the cruise interviews, Jordan and Kendra were in the lead. I
Wow.
think
So they botched the fan voting.
I
That's really
think
what
so.
it is.
That,
Fan
that
voting.
might be what it is. Yeah, I think and plus Mike and Emily kind of had an appealing story. They mentioned like how she was in a bad place with the previous relationship
Yeah.
with Marty, and how he came in and swooped her off her feet, knight in shining armor.
Mhm.
The guests resonate with stories like that, so
Yeah,
they
that's
voted for
true.
it naturally. So I feel like I was like, I'm not going to be shocked if they win because that story resonates with the
Yeah.
family. So
Yeah, it's easy to relate to.
yeah, it happens all the time.
Like we're a little down on this episode, but I mean, as a season as a whole, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good watch. Like it was corny at times, but it was nice. It was a refreshing show based off a lot of the other shows we watch, where it's just like we're seeing these people try to fall in love and get in a relationship. It just doesn't seem real. Like this to me, at least, like even if it is fake, I somewhat believed it a lot more than a lot of the other things we watch, and that's what
Yeah,
I felt like.
I
I
do.
felt like good. It was just like a heartwarming show.
It was, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it was filmed brilliantly. Like
Yeah.
the quality of the filming was awesome. The locations that they went to were great.
Yep.
The contestants that they bring on, both the girls and the boys,
Yeah.
were all like well put together individuals that none of them were like off-putting in any way where you were
Yeah.
just like, why are they on this show? They
Mm.
were all kind of like, okay, no, I can understand why they were picked to come on a show like this. Like, and they
Yeah.
were all, physically attractive people, good personalities, good characters. Nobody, honestly, I can't say that I hated any single person.
No, no, you definitely not.
It's actually kind of refreshing. I'm like, damn, I don't hate anyone that came
I
out
don't
this.
even remember the guy we were bagging on for a couple episodes. Like that's how like he wasn't that bad. It was just we were just
Yeah, exactly. He was just a Dumbo. But like, how do you think Marty feels after seeing Mike and Emily win the thing?
yeah, yeah. That's why I wish
I thought about that.
a
I thought
reunion
about
would have
Marty a
saved
little
this.
bit.
It would have saved this episode. A reunion. It was the standard 42 minutes. Like I wish it was just a full hour. Even if we had like 15 minutes with the cast, that
That
would have
would be nice. Yeah, I would like to
just
see like
nice
people
to.
together and how everyone moved on and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
or
about
like, yeah, where are they now? Would be nice.
yeah, exactly. I was thinking, I was like, God, how's he feel that could have been him
Yeah,
standing next to Emily
yeah,
winning. He didn't botch it completely, so it's like, ugh,
yeah.
you kind of feel for him a little bit, but he ruined it for himself.
Now the big question is, do you think this would get a second season?
Uh, I don't think so, man. I don't. I just I don't think so. I would like to see it get another season, you
Uh,
know, with the same kind of quality filming and everything they have, but
yeah,
I don't think they're bringing it back for a second season. I mean, it could
yeah,
shock.
because there is other iterations of the show. Like there's like a Love Boat AU, and like I think those are a little more successful.
Oh yeah,
Or maybe this, like if like I don't know what the deal with Paramount Plus is, like, or I don't know how they decide what shows they make. Like I don't, they're making original content. If this is going to become an original content for them, like you know
yeah,
how Netflix like go buy a property and then it's like Netflix property, and they say it's their original content. It's possible. I mean, if they do, I think they could tweak a few things. Like, I think in the beginning, I think they should have more people on. Like, the initial pool is bigger, so
yeah,
there's a little more like in the beginning, you're kind of unsure. People are testing things out, and then they can start maybe bringing. I don't know. That's the only thing that I think could tweak a little bit.
yeah. I mean, they could definitely tweak some things. Like I said, I think if I hope that this show got enough viewers because it's all based on the viewers. If it got
Yeah,
enough viewers, they'll bring it back. I mean, the reason I said before in earlier reviews is the reason it didn't seem like it was getting enough viewership to stay on CBS It's smack in the middle of two
Yeah,
very popular franchises.
yeah,
They try
super
to do
heavyweights,
possible.
super
Exactly.
CBS heavyweights. So it's just
Exactly.
tough.
The name of the show is cheesy. The
Yeah,
music is cheesy. Just a lot of
yeah,
there's certain things that are just too cheesy for people to get into.
yeah,
So it's like when you actually give it a chance, it's actually a decent show.
yeah, right. And I'm gonna just like piggyback off of your like being sandwiched in between Survivor and Amazing Race. And I think another reason that people were so against it is like people wanted to watch Amazing Race. They didn't want to wait another
Yeah,
hour. And I
exactly.
think like
Yeah.
if that was flipped,
If they had it last
yeah,
after,
I mean,
maybe it could have done better.
people would have. I think some people would have stuck around instead of being like so angry that they got to wait an hour.
Yeah, exactly. It could
So
have
I don't
been.
know. I mean, I don't know how CBS makes the decisions. We'll see. I mean, if people watching this, we as soon as I followed, I run the Twitter account. As soon as Love Vote, I follow them. As soon as they say anything about season two, we will be. We're. I mean, we're the flag. I think we're the flagship YouTube review of that show. So
Might be.
they might. Jerry is going to message us like, "Hey, we're greenlit. Are you guys good?" And we'll be like, "Yes, we're in. We're ready to review. We'll have some boat set. Like we're going to be on top of it next season. We're speaking it into existence. It's out there."
Yeah, it's out there. There you
Uh,
go.
yeah. Do you have anything else before we get out of here? Any like final thoughts on the season as a whole?
No, I mean, no, nothing else really. It was a good ride. It was a couple
Yeah.
months watching this. I mean, longer than I thought it would be. I mean,
Yeah.
I
No, sneaky
felt
long,
longer than I
sneaky long.
thought.
12 episodes is not what I expected, and it looks like it's kind of the same format as like Survivor and Amazing Race also have like 12, 13 episodes. So it looks like they
Mhm.
really followed the same pattern.
Yeah.
And like just also if you look at like Survivor ended 2 weeks or Amazing Race ended 2 weeks ago, Survivor last week and this week. So like if it was on TV, it would have they really had like a finale month of in December. So
Definitely.
I want to just from while leading myself, I want to thank everyone for interacting with us because like again, like we said on many of our shows, like we thought the show was gonna die. So like it was super
Like early.
exciting to see people like engage and be like, "Hey, are you gonna put some pictures in here, you idiot?" Like I can't watch it, but I still want to know what's going on. Just commenting on your theories, like what you think of the couples. Like we really appreciate that, and we really like interacting with everyone on this show, especially and all of our other shows. So make sure you check out all of our other content. We have tons of other shows. Like I said, we do cover Survivor, we do cover Amazing Race, like anything reality TV. We usually give it a try, at least a couple episodes. There's only been like one or two shows that we completely like killed, but we're going to give everything a shot. And we appreciate everyone watching and listening and even just looking forward to our reviews. So we appreciate that. From myself and Waleed, we will hopefully see you next time for season 2 of The Love Boat. See you
Hopefully.
guys.